People pandi uali paniashan wagwana Demakol Midechi Panditinga, better known as the Ace Master of the Ace FX Academy. We usually keep it simple, nice and easy, and does not get any much better than whatever we usually do for the academy. So it is so cold outside. Remember, it is early in the morning, so whenever I pull up with my Undertaker suit, even the market is not ready for me, right? So that is why we're going to do a quick market breakdown of what I'm expecting on a London session, and of course we're going to look and react on some of the trades I have been able to take for the week for my prop account and my personal account that does not get any much better than that. Of course, I'll be taking breakfast here and there, more of a morning routine, and you're not ready. Lunchtime, I'm going to a hidden gym that we have had people come from far and wide to explore a special meal some of the people call heavy renge. Yeah? So do you know what heavy renge is? Mambo ya town. You're not ready for me, so buckle up, tighten up your belt. You're even not ready for the Haze Master himself, right? Okay, my boy. Sound it!
One trade. Hey!
One shot.
So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Haste.
Enet Farm, back at it again like you done, alright? Now, this is the exactly thing that I'm seeing, but then it is not yet time for the charts. Remember, we always do the charts or the market breakdown after the events of the day, yeah? But this is a special episode because I remember I'm using Ubuntu. So whenever I was screen recording yesterday trade at a sniper entry, the baddest trade I took for the week, I forgot to save the video, yeah? So it is I think we can use this time as I'm preparing for other activities. I think I have some of the clothes that I want to wash, one or two, like make myself busy for the morning. But then let us see what the market has in store for us for this morning session. Talk one or two things, and then we are going to prepare. If, for example, the market is going to offer for us a beautiful trade, then we are going to take it here. Now, this is exactly what I'm seeing in London. Bear with me. I'm not going to screen record everything, but then at the later time when I'm going out to do the market analysis for the day, then I'm going to show you exactly what I'm seeing here. Now for the London session, remember GBP, USD and Euro for the longest 4 years has been in a downtrend. Yeah, so most of the time you always want to capitalize on the bearish market because it is not right, or trying to catch a falling knife, it is always dangerous, right? So but then some of the time the market can offer for you best opportunities to buy, the best case scenario. For example, if in a weekly we are in a bearish, but then the daily is giving, or the 4 hour is giving you a strong bullish market, so you can some of the time capitalize on the buying opportunities. But most of the time in a GBP, USD and Euro, most of the positions I've been able to capitalize on, most of them are selling opportunities. Yeah, and this is exactly why for the market to go downwards, we need first to manipulate upwards or go to areas of inefficiency, because we always tell you, my people, that the market usually moves in 4 ways. The first one creates liquidity, targets liquidity, balance the equilibrium, and fills the areas of inefficiency. Yeah, so what better than trading with those rules or following those footprints in the market? Yeah, now where the market is, are we creating liquidity to come and manipulate it later, or are we going for the liquidity that the market has already created? So that is when we are talking about the buy side liquidity or the sell side liquidity, right? And again, are we going to balance the equilibrium from the swing high to the swing low? The 50% of that whole move is the mean threshold of that particular move. Are we going to balance it, or are we going to fill the areas of inefficiency in the market? Talk about fair value gaps, talk about vacuum blocks, and everything comes hotter than lava. Yeah, so yesterday I took a beautiful sell, and today I'll be waiting for a continuation of the same trend, because we have already swept below the Asian low. Now after sweeping below the Asian low, we kind of targeting to go back to the Asian highs. After sweeping the Asian highs, I have a stronger area there where I'll be, there's more of a like a buy side in that Asian high there. Now after sweeping it, we are going straight to internal supply from that whole move I had from yesterday, and where I had my stop loss is now the external supply. Yeah, so remember, we have a lot of pending orders in those areas there. For the market to move, have a big move to one side, it has to gather enough fuel. which you call liquidity. Yeah, so liquidity is the fuel of the market. So in order for the market to continue pushing down and break the lowest low from the bigger time frames, we need first to manipulate the highs. So that is why yesterday we have a CPI news. Yeah, so the CPI news for yesterday, well, before the CPI, there was a zone that the market was consistently respecting and avoiding from the other day of, I think from was it last week? Yeah. So there was a supply where the market has been tapping to and reacting. So we never swept above the supply. But we see when we had that news coming in, the CPI news, we swept above those the supplies there, and then we tapped into an area where. Okay, sorry for the interruption. We were interrupted, but then we are the haste masters also. What do you expect? Nothing better than that, right? Now, I was telling you people, after the CPI swept above the supplies, the market went on. So everybody always waits for that reversal, but you don't know the exact place where the market is going to reverse from. Yeah. So I waited for the market to go straight to those areas of maybe, for example, do you have any bearish fair value gap from the bigger time frame so the market can easily reverse from, because one, we have swept above the supplies, we have taken all the buy side liquidity from there. Now the market has no business to continue pushing up, but to go to where to respect so that it can give us a market structure shift with a protected high or inducement high of the day, and I'll target the opposing liquidity areas in the market. And that is what exactly man like the chief panditing or Tadan Lava, the haste master, did. Nothing better than that. Yeah, so we usually keep it simple and easy under the Haste Effects Academy. So if you have not subscribed, this is the kind of information you're missing. So make sure you share it also to your friends so that the community for the haste masters can grow. I mean, come on, people. What better than this? You're done now. Stay tuned for more events that are about to unfold. You already know how we usually do it under the Haste Effects Academy. Now, I think if we maybe get other people there, we can even do a smaller interview and connect even more with the outside community. Yeah. Okay, now straight to YouTube after a hot cup of tea. Now we are going to look at Walker Asmina as I'm relaxing just for the food to digest. You already know, nothing better than that. Yeah. Now this is one of the greatest YouTuber from Dubai. Usually motivates me with these beautiful videos and amazing, and does not get any much better than just spending 1 hour before me can consume or before me can continue with other chores, right? Okay, now I think from here we're probably going to wash some of the clothes there, and then so then we can head out to whenever we are supposed to go. Remember, today we have a long day. Yeah, now let me wash my clothes here real quick, and then we can go and dry them. Remember, today it is hot like you don't know. Yeah, so today I don't see even clouds at all. Yeah, now this gives me assurance that my clothes are just going to dry in seconds, not me hanging them. So then we can head straight to now go and eat something, and then we can continue with the rest of the activities. Remember, each and everything you're going to do, it is just going to come randomly. Yeah, now we had to confirm whether the setup had played. Remember, we wanted the market to manipulate the Asian low and a high for us to take a trade. Not me asking she the cat if we have a setup here, but then I'm sure we don't have a setup yet. Now we're going straight. Okay, so I think we are almost in that place, but I'm not sure the exact place where it is. Yeah, so yeah, exactly, this is how everything is looking like. Yeah, it's so hot today. Yeah, but let me try and look where the exact place is and ask for, so that we can eat the everything thing, right? Yeah. Niaje? Hiyo nini ya everything inapa wapi? Napanda hapo hivi. Okay. Okay, now after confirmation, now we sure where we are going to. Does not get any much far than where we are. Now this is the exact building and place. So my people, when you come to my country, make an appointment with me because you're not ready to test Ebirenge for the first time. Yeah, they are sweet. Like I was also recommended by some of the person who came to this place here. Yeah. Now this is the exact place here, not them welcoming me. Sir, this is the place here. And then to my surprise, there were some of the people all right in that area there eating the thing. And they have some soft drinks there. Does not get any much better than that. Yeah. Now there were a lot of young guys here. I think these boys, most of them. Yeah. There were no old like people there. Yeah, so being the haste master, of course, I fit in this group there, and then I'll me add also to order my everenge. Then, yeah, so because I had walked and it is so hot, me add now to ask for a cup of water, so that I can prepare my mind and my body for some fluids before me can put in everenge. You don't know, yeah. Yeah, East West home is the best. So make appointment whenever you come out to this area of mine or whenever you're just in Kenya. Make sure you just go to any restaurant. If they have everything in their menu, make sure you test them. Now, everything for those people who are new to these things, these are well cooked bones, or not bones, but meat from the legs of goats. I think it is goats most likely, and maybe cows. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, looking good with some vegetables there, and then with a slight taste and flavor of a chili from a distance. Pili pili na slap, you don't know. Hey, me, I've never enjoyed like whatever I enjoyed there. Yeah, so not me squeezing the sweetness out of the African ugali, well cooked and enjoying it too. Does not get any much better than this. Yeah. Now after the market, after the charts, now this is where we need to spend our money from. I mean, come on, guys. Life is so sweet. Yeah. Panditing. Yeah. So if you also want to experience the kind of sweetness I'm experiencing at this area and moment here, make sure you also put in the work. Nothing come easy. Yeah. So some of the years ago, me was not going to eat ebirenge. Yeah. But today I can because probably work has been put in. Yeah, with the African ugali slapping, with the everenge. You don't know. What a nice lunch. Yeah. Now today I think I came out later because most of the people were not in this place. Me always heard that during lunch hours, most of the corporate people usually come. Yeah, and I was like, I thought I was going to get a lot of people, so that is why I came in odd hours so that I can get enough time to vlog and record for my people because some of the time it usually sounds awkward or looks awkward when you are recording food in a restaurant or whenever you're just recording randomly talking with a mic. People see you. Wait, are you running mad, bro? Can we assist you? Why are you talking by yourself? I mean, come on. Yeah, but then I had to do this for the haste masters. So for the risk that I'm taking, you also want this community to grow and not me now paying the bills. I remember it was nothing more than $3. It was almost $3 to $2 there, or 3 and some cents, 2 and some cents there. And probably I never thought that I was going to finish this vlog as early as now. Yeah, this I had to record this person because wait a minute, what? This stomach is out of this world. I mean, if I struggle feeding my small stomach, what about that? Yeah. Yeah, you're not ready. Yeah, so because I finished earlier, I now had to also add another activity. I mean, come on, what is a 13-minute vlog for the Haste Academy and Haste Masters? Yeah, now this is the primary school where I studied long way. This is called Kisi University campus. Yeah, and now this is the Kisi University. Yeah, because they usually say education is the key to success, and these are areas which should be used to motivate us people. For example, the haste master. Yeah, so that is why I came to seek inspiration from this university. Yeah, but then I have a problem because whenever I'm going to talk about success, success is measured in different ways. Other people being just happy. Now, not my fan waving haste. Yeah, the feeling is amazing right there. Yeah, now that is a person who knows me personally from home, and one of my fans, of course, is going to watch this. Yeah, big shout out to yourself right there. Yeah, not me passing in this gate like a Taliban pretending to be a serious student, but I'm here recording and vlogging. I mean, come on, guys, yeah. Now, these are areas of inspiration. As a student in such an environment, the environment alone should motivate you so that you can work hard and achieve the success. Some of the people telling you, yeah. Now, whatever made me to come to this place is because I think most of the people or workers that are in this place are mostly doing a 9 to 5. Yeah, so we have staff workers and some of the lecturers in this place here. Yeah, now I was going through the parkings there, trying to even figure out if I can get a German machine there or just a machine that motivates you, because if you have enough money to go for a big and a high performance machine, of course you cannot go for a cheaper one, yeah, but then most of the people usually go for a cheaper one, so that because it is not your dream car, but then because that is what you can afford and that is what you can maintain, so some of the people usually go for it. Yeah, now the people usually tell us education is the key to success. I mean, and you trying to live a low budget life. I mean, now the government will pay these people well enough to even motivate students to work hard. What if all these cars here were high-end vehicles? I mean, this is a BMW. I'm not seeing even a German machine. I mean, talk about all these cars were heavy, big machines there. You could go to a class and you are like, let me study hard so that one day I can also park my vehicle there. Yeah, but you are randomly on the vehicle, you usually see big machines walking around, but then when you go to the institution, you don't see any. You are like, okay, now I think these cars do not come from this such environment. Yeah, so I think there are more other ways than whatever I'm learning here, because if the people who are telling me they don't have the dream cars that I'm dreaming of, yeah, not everybody is a car lover, but you already know. For example, I myself, I love a BMW, so whenever I come across a BMW, I'm inspired. I mean, what did this person do to acquire such a car? Yeah, so I think the institution and the government will pay these people enough to even, yeah, not go for low budget vehicles. I mean, it is a vehicle is a vehicle, but then there's more to just having these ones. Yeah, I mean, come on, people. Yeah, so that is why I usually see, whenever I get my inspiration from, most of the successful traders usually have my dream car. They have a BMW there. Some of them have gone an extra level, and to even acquire Cybertruck does not get much better than being inspired by such an environment of young entrepreneurs who are doing better than whatever I'm seeing here. Yeah? But then it is a beautiful environment here. It was just a breeze there. Yeah, not me spotting each and every car spotted here. And then we are going to do a quick market breakdown once we spot a German machine. Yeah, so whenever we're going to stop or we are going to spot a German machine, then it's about to go down. Yeah, this is my brother. I was just walking around and then I found him. Like, yeah, it was supposed to be like that. Yeah, so this is my little bro, my smaller brother, and so I had to include and a big and give him a big shout out. Yeah, so his name is Barclay there. So Barclay, big up yourself, right? So we continue with the vlogger going around the parking area. A lot of pro box there and Toyota vehicles. Yeah, okay. So this is the library. I think most of the bigger part of this university is surrounded by nature. Yeah, so giving students no excuse to fail at all, because I mean, come on, what better than reading in a quiet environment full of beautiful nature? I mean, now see this topography that I usually talk about in the Nyanza or Kisi Highlands. You don't know. Yeah, beautiful trees there. I think in social studies they used to tell us canopies. What are the canopies? Yeah. Now we have now an Audi car. Yeah. Now this is a beautiful way of ending our vlog, because finally we have spotted a German machine. Yeah, so in a German machine category, we usually have a Volkswagen, a V8, not a not a V8, but V8 is an engine. Yeah, so we have a Volkswagen, we have a BMW, Mercedes Benz, Audi, and I name them. Yeah, so because we have spotted one, probably now this is an officer meant for the staffs of the university, and I was like, okay, what best opportunity to just go in one at the computer there, open the charts, and do the market breakdown for the haste masses, because most of the time these computers are usually used to opening balance sheets, here and there filling orders, but then today we are going to use them to analyze the financial markets. I mean, come on, yeah. Yeah, this was a beautiful place and environment, and I was like, okay, now let us utilize this because it is an opportunity that has come and we have located a 1 out a million. Now you can see the scarcity. Yeah. Think outside the box. We already know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay, now I think in this area here, this is the computer. So this is a trading view. I have not logged in my site here. This is just a random computer there. So we are going straight to Euro USD and a GBP USD so that we can talk overly what is happening around and figure out everything that we wanted to do for the day right there, right? Okay, now it was taking me some of the minutes there, but then we are going now to open it in 1, 2, 3 in just a click of a button. I think we are now good to go. Okay, not it loading. So this is a chart of Euro USD. So whenever you come just in this chart, whatever is obvious, whatever you can see here, the market has been bearish for the longest. Yeah, so the same way I told you people earlier in the morning, the market has been constantly pushing downwards. Yeah, so some of the time, in order for you to even measure, some of the people can use trend lines there. So let me assume that we are going to do it step by step, yeah, and start with the obvious. Yeah, so even if I'm going to draw my trend line, for example, from that higher that place there, and it can obviously tell you the market is in a bearish market. Yeah, and this is the daily time frame. Yeah, so we are starting from the bigger time frames there, even from the yearly, from the monthly. I think a Euro USD and GBP USD have been pushing downwards and have been in a bearish market for the longest. You already know. Yeah. Now what better than capitalizing on selling opportunities? As I was trying to say in the morning. Yeah, so never try to catch a falling knife. For example, when the market is bearish and you have a clear reason to sell, just sell unless you have hit a strong area of support or resistance. Then you can think otherwise. Yeah, because you've seen also some at the time the market offers bearish or some of these moves. Yeah, now you can see the market is consistently building and generating liquidity areas that there, which then it comes and manipulates or sweeps them and take them out before a reversal. Yeah, now this one is equal lows. Yeah, so whenever we have equal lows, we have like a smaller resistance there or a small support there. Eventually we are going to manipulate or we are going to sweep it. Yeah, so that is why I may always mark it as a X or a liquidity area where we expect the market to come. Yeah, and we are going to see more of this. Actually, we are going to see more of this the market coming and creating liquidity, gives a rejection from that area there, and then now comes and takes it. Yeah, so not me trying to adjust this area. Remember, this is just a random staff computer there that I've opened. Me, I've not logged in with my account, so that is why I'm setting everything from scratch. Yeah, so that is what you can see from this is the 4 hour there. We have a liquidity area there where the market was taking, and the lowest low of that area there before that massive reversal all the way upwards, and now that is the lowest low there. Yeah, which also is going to act as a magnet or as a pool of liquidity. Yeah, so we are going to mark each and everything that we can see there before the market can reverse from there, or basically whatever we can see here and there, so that we can also get time and even log in my account and show you the trades that I was taking or see where our morning analysis headed to eventually later during the day. Yeah, now not as going to the 1 hour and see whatever or what the market has in store for us. Yeah, now in 1 hour, whatever you can see is a constantly or continuation of a market forming these equal highs or equal lows, liquidity areas which attract the market or which usually acts as a magnet of the market. Remember, liquidity is the fuel of the market. Yeah, so not me marking them out. Yeah, this is what you can see, and because we are already done with the overall trend, because we all know that from the bigger time frames the market has been bearish. So in order for the market to move downwards, we need first to sweep the buy side, or we usually need to go upward before we can have those push to the downwards. Yeah, now this is the exact place where I'm trying to locate where is this massive supply, or where did that supply come from. Yeah, now from this daily, or from this move that has been happening from the 1 hour, where this market tapped into at the CPI before we had that reversal. We have that small area there. It is more of a supply level there, so the market shot straight to that area there. And the reason why I'm considering it as a supply, that is an internal supply, and we have at the top there where we have like a M pattern. Now that is the external supply. Yeah, it led to that smaller break of structure onwards, and the market reversed completely to that area there. So once the market came back to that area there, we usually expect a smaller reaction. Yeah, now from there is where I took a sniper entry trade, which made me pocket a few monies here and there. Yeah? So I think I recorded it, but then I missed, the video never saved. But then I was able to capture when I was now closing the profits with my phone. So I think at the end of the vlog, or somewhere about this corner, I'm going to put where I was when I was closing. Yeah, now no, I was forced to now log in with my account and continue explaining or showing you the events from this area here, because it was constantly popping up. I don't know what are they called, those things of I don't know, sign in most of the time. Yeah, now this is the beautiful trade that I took after the market. Remember, the market has been constantly leaving areas. You can see even at this area here, we have equal lows, and the market came and swept them. After now the market swept the equal lows, then I had to leave the market, and then now the market reversed all the way upwards, and now this is exactly what you can see. Yeah, now you can see the market is constantly targeting and creating liquidity, going back to the supply, giving a reaction, going back to sweep, going back to do a difference between a run of liquidity and a sweep of liquidity. Yeah, so a sweep is just a random wick. We wick that place there and completely reverse. But then a run, we take the liquidity and continue with it. We continue with the move, or we continue with the trend the way it is. Yeah, so basically this is how the market looks like. You can see from that area there where we had now the external supply. Remember, we usually have the internal supply, which leads to this internal structure, and the external supply, which led to the main push, or the external, which led now to that break of structure from the bigger time frames. Yeah, now if the internal supply usually fails to be respected, it becomes a smart money trap or an SMT. Yeah, so that is why I usually pay attention to where we have areas of supply or demand from. Yeah, but because this market is generally a bearish market, what more than just having supply zones randomly anywhere. Yeah, more than demand zones. Yeah, where the market we expect a bullish power from. Yeah, but then even if the market is in a bearish market, you've seen clearly you can capitalize on a bullish or bearish, or buying power, buying what are they called? Buying positions. But then most of them are usually you can see liquidity each and every place here. Yeah, now I think this video, because I was in an office, nothing better than that. Yeah, so most of this I think now I went to another pair. You can see DXY is the opposite of GBP USD, because this is the US dollar index. Yeah, now when GBP USD is selling, we expect DXY to continue pushing up, and I'm targeting it to also go to those New York and London highs there after sweeping below this or the last break of structure. So when you go to DXY from the bigger time frames, it has been bullish. Yeah, now that is why the pairs that we have, the base and the quote as USD, that is why you have those pairs paired with USD selling. For example, the Euro USD and GBP USD. But then when you go to USD JPY, you now expect the opposite to happen. Yeah, so that is why I have a compilation of a lot of things that I'm looking for in the market. Yeah, now this is a US30 also. I have doing the exact thing, creating liquidity there, going to the supplies here and there, doing everything there. Does not get any much better than that. Yeah, so more information or more clarification of these trades, me always analyze them and put them in the Haste Effects Academy. So those people under my private mentorship, you already know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so this week I've had a lot of things that I've been doing, so that is why I have been poorly in attendance of the Haste Masters Academy private mentorship people. Yeah, but then I think you people, apart from just vlogging it, you've seen a lot of the things that you have been able to do. Yeah, today I was not able to capitalize on a trade because you already know we have been vlogging the whole day, and what better than just resting 1 or 2 days after coming up with our profits from yesterday. Yeah, so we need faster to leave the excitement out of our heads. Yeah, now this has been the beautiful place in this environment that have been using to do the market analysis are there, not me feeling like a corporate person. I mean, come on. Yeah, so it also feels good to be a corporate person in such a beautiful environment with a lot of computers here and there. Beautiful environment. Big shout out to this institution for giving their workers a beautiful area to work from, and not me now using it to do forex things. You don't know. Yeah. So it has been Dinox Tunji Khalifa, Tamaramara, Govi Kashia, Michael Junior Panditing, Chief Inspector Brown. Hey, Master Paivi. So don't forget to subscribe, share, like, comment, and share this to your community or to your friends so that our community can grow. Nothing better than this. Until next time, peace out.